Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 118. The Astros lose 4-3 to the Chicago White Sox. In another game where the Astros had a lead for a very long time, get to the late part of the game, and they blow it. Another blown game. I don't know what to tell you. And so while I think the similarity from tonight and last night is, they had a 2-run lead late in the game, they blow it, they lose. But they're just not comparable whatsoever in my eyes. Because last night's game, I felt, was lost because a bad managerial decision by Dusty Baker. Tonight, I don't know, it was just one of those, you throw your hands up. You throw your hands up because you play 162 baseball games a year, just in the regular season. And you're at game 118 of them. You can't win them all, and you have bad games. And ultimately, this could have been a blowout in favor of the White Sox. Verlander did not pitch well tonight, and I would have said that if he ended his evening after the 6th inning. I would have said that. Because he had, I want to say, 9 hard hit balls through the first 6 innings, finished with 10 overall for the night. 1 walk, which is a positive, that's a good thing, but 4 strikeouts and 8 hits with 3 runs ain't wonderful. The 10 hard hit balls to the low strikeouts really is what concerns me the most with that performance. It was not great for Verlander. And we're tired. Team's tired. There are 162 games, which is a bonkers number. When you think about that, plus the postseason, plus spring training, even though there was shortened spring training this year, you think about how wild it is, because there are more days of the year with baseball than there isn't, if I'm not mistaken. Like, there's just so many games. Once you get to this point, you're tired. And these games are bound to happen. Maybe I got all of my anger out last night. I'm just not mad. I'm sad. It sucks. Because, yeah, these are 2 winnable games. Very winnable against the White Sox. 4 runs in 2 games is a solid performance, but not crazy good. I still think that's below league average run totals. Those are winnable games. The offense just hasn't shown up in either of them. 2 runs last night. Like, yeah, last night's story was about Dusty Baker. I really just don't want to bury the lead. Our offense scored 2 runs, and I want to say we're 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position. 0 for 5, excuse me. Tonight, we were 1 for 8 with 9 men left on, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 9 left on. The offense hasn't shown up. Pitching hasn't been great, but it's been okay enough. These are winnable games at the same time that the Yankees are spiraling after the All-Star break. I want to say they're 2-11. They've lost like the past, 3 games in a row. Yeah. So you win these, you'd be almost 5 games up over the Yankees, and at that point you really start to plan out the fact that the playoffs would be running through Houston. Granted, still very possible. We still hold the tiebreaker, obviously. We still have the 2.5 game lead, if I'm not mistaken, over the Yankees. So yeah, very easily, playoffs could still run through Houston. But if you win those games, it's really starting to edge into certainty. Like, Altuve had a good night, had a home run, walked. Bregman had a good night, had a pair of base hits, both doubles, if I'm not mistaken. That was good. Mauricio Dubon had a 3-hit evening, which is strange. Again, I've said it before, I love Dubon. I'd love to see him succeed. It was just the fact that the offense was good at intermittent times. Like, we had 9 hits tonight, had 4 walks. You had 13 base runners. You get 3 runs out of it, which just isn't going to cut it that often. That and Verlander again, I think, was a miracle he only allowed 3 runs tonight. I don't mean that to take a dump on Verlander. I love him. But this game could have been, out of control for the White Sox. So I don't have anything else. Like, it was a meh. Not even meh. It was a depressing game, but one that just kind of happened because, again, 162 games. But that's all I have to say for the game. We play again tomorrow, 8:10 Eastern, 7:10 Central. We send the Frombinator to the mound, and the White Sox send Michael Kopech. And I'll be here afterwards to talk about it, but that's all I have to say for the evening. So, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Stros.